Only me. This will just be a wee short video again, just to see if anybody has heard of the Great Sheep Panic 1888. I don't think I've ever heard of it. It was happened on November the 3rd, 1888. At 8 o'clock, thousands of sheep simultaneously, I can't say that word, all burst from their barns, fields and dwellings, and had been found the next morning widely scattered, some of them still panting with terror under hedges, and many crowded in corners of fields, some miles from the fields they had been left in the previous evening, and it spread 200 square miles. The Times reported on the 20th, 17 days later, that malicious mischief was out of the question, because 1,000 men could not have frightened and released all these sheep. It was later noted that there seems to be something of a special localisation for other panic occurred in 1889, except in Berwickshire, not far from Reading. So, what made all these sheep panic? Well, a possible explanation that on the 3rd of November had been an intensely dark night with occasional flashes of light, and explained that panics have often occurred for sheep, for sheep are notoriously timid and nervous animals. Well, I've never heard anything like this. Never heard it in the news. Not that I watch the news, but you've anybody else heard of this kind of panic happening with thousands and thousands of sheep? Okay, they're quiet and timid. A bit of lightning and whatnot, they'll go and hide where they're supposed to hide and whatever. But I'm thinking, is this them practicing with weaponry? Because animals are good with their hearing better than their sight, and maybe they've heard something. That's what I thought. So anyway, I clicked onto this page. Wait a minute, I think it's up here. Yeah, this one. I'll leave the link for this, and you can have a wee look through it all. But I think it's it's a conversation between two men, two farmers, I think. And they can't understand why all these sheep, just all of a sudden, just scampered, panic-ridden. But I'm sure there was a bit. Wait till I try and find this wee bit again. Hold on. Right, I think this is a wee bit. There was another panic in 1893, and it was investigated by Mr. O.V. Alpin, who published his results, and his conclusion arrived at was the cause of panic was simply thick darkness. Thick darkness. Very few people probably have ever been out in a really dark night, and it is impossible for anyone who has not had this experience to imagine what it is like, and the sense of helplessness it causes. So apparently, the thick darkness happened between 8 and 9, and that's when all the sheep scampered. And an extraordinarily black cloud travelling from northwest to southeast, which appeared to be rolling along the ground. The darkness lasted for 30 or 40 minutes, and during that time it was like being shut up in a dark room. Late in the night, long after the panics, there were several flashes of lightning. Mr. Alpin states that animals probably see perfectly well on ordinary dark nights, and we can imagine a bewilderment covering over them when they find themselves overtaken by a thick darkness in which they can see nothing, which obviously makes them panic and make them all run. Which put me, thick dark clouds, put me in mind of the clouds that we get the day in big chemtrails. Is this them just practicing? Testing things out yet again? I don't know. Also looked into another wee bit that they said it could have been a meteor shower, but a thick dark cloud. Anyway, that was it. Just never heard of the Great Sheep Panic and wondered if anybody else heard of it and what they thought of it. Anyway, thanks for watching. See yous later.